At the beginning of this week, controversy arose surrounding Jason Aldean and his new single, Try That in a Small Town. The backlash that Jason Aldean has received over this past week is accompanied by the lyrics of the song as well as the imagery behind the song and what is shown in the music video for it, with critics calling the song racist as well as promoting violence. However, Jason Aldean, as we know, provided a response to these claims where he wrote on Twitter, "In the past 24 hours, I have been accused of releasing a pro-lynching song, a song that has been out since May, and was subject to the comparison that I, direct quote, was not too pleased with the nationwide BLM protests. These references are not only meritless, but dangerous. There is not a single lyric in the song that references race or points to it, and there isn't a single video clip that isn't real news footage. And while I can try and respect others to have their own interpretation of a song with music, this one goes too far. As so many pointed out, I was present at Route 91, where so many lost their lives, and our community recently suffered another heartbreaking tragedy. No one, including me, wants to continue to see senseless headlines or families ripped apart. Try That in a Small Town, for me, refers to the feeling of a community that I had growing up, where we took care of our neighbors, regardless of differences of background or belief, because they were our neighbors, and that was above any differences. My political views have never been something I've hidden from, and I know that a lot of us in this country don't agree on how we get back to a sense of normalcy where we go at least a day without a headline that keeps us up at night. But the desire for it too, that's what this song is about. Now, even with the astronomical amount of criticism and backlash that Jason Aldean has received, many people have stood with Jason and pushed back those assertions, allowing Aldean to find extreme success with his new song, causing the controversial claims, criticism, and backlash to backfire. Billboard has just released an article showing off the numbers that Try That in a Small Town has recently done since the controversy began, and the numbers have surged. According to Billboard, Try That in a Small Town saw only 1,000 copies of the song selling each day during July 14th to July 17th, which was before the controversy broke out, and those are preliminary numbers coming from Luminate. However, then sales for Try That in a Small Town rose after July 18th when CMT pulled the video as well. The song then earned 12,000 sales on that same day. Try That in a Small Town continued to climb, reaching 108,000 sales on July 19th alone, and on July 20th, the song still managed to sell 103,000 copies. From July 14th to July 20th, the song has sold 227,000 copies. Now, that is only in sales. What about streams? As of July 19th, US on-demand streams, the song has recorded 3.2 million. And of course, regarding the music video itself, it has reached over 9.8 million views on YouTube. Try That in a Small Town has also gained 6.5 million audience impressions in its 9th week on the chart on the country radio charts. In addition to the outstanding performance that Jason Aldean and the song have had, Try That in a Small Town has also reached number 1 on the country iTunes chart and still remains in the number 1 position over Morgan Wallen's Last Night and Luke Combs' cover of Fast Car, which we all know just how much momentum those two songs continue to have. As well as Try That in a Small Town also reached number 1 on the all genre iTunes chart, sitting currently at number 2. So after being hit with the large amount of controversial claims and allegations and providing a response to it all, denying all of that and those claims, Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town has gained a lot of steam and has had much support, allowing the song to be in the spotlight in really the music industry at this point, and especially the country music industry, knocking back against the controversy. So guys, we would love to know your thoughts on this down below in the comments, but that will be it for today's video here on CountryCast. As always, thank y'all for tuning in.